Hi, everybody. Welcome into today's show here on JTV. We've been gone. They probably forgot about us.
I forgot about myself. That's how long we've been gone.
Oh, that's kind of depressing to hear. I'm David, in case if you forgot who I was, and that's Adam.
That's me.
Who went to the Tigers game. How'd that go?
I did. It was fun. I had tons of fun there.
Yeah.
We won.
Yep.
And I went with a Giants fan, so it was fun to see us win with a Giants fan in attendance.
Is it one of your buddies who's a Giants fan?
Yeah, from Grand Valley.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, he got to watch them through some pretty good years, so I can't blame him for being a fan.
That's true. You know, Verlander is, of course, the one time they come back. The one time they come to Detroit, he's injured.
He's out. That stinks because who knows
he's
how many
not
more
the same
times.
anyways because he's old.
But it would have been cool to be able to see him one last time. That would have been a game I'd want to go to. But hopefully he has one more year in him. I don't know. I don't think so. But if he has one more year in him, hopefully we can see him one more time at Comerica.
Would have been cool to have like the OG star pitcher Verlander
against Skubal. That would be so sick. That'd be so cool if they did that. Flaherty still pitched extremely well yesterday, so I was happy to see him. And yeah, real quick, do you think Verlander gets his jersey retired with the Tigers when it's all said and done?
It would be criminal if he didn't.
That's what I think. So yeah, I definitely think he deserves it. Him and Cabrera are going to be the two ones that go out there, I believe.
You don't think anybody else? What about?
I don't think so.
Max Scherzer.
No, I almost feel like he wasn't here long enough. You know what I mean? I just feel like Verlander was kind of the staple with Cabrera, but I don't really see anybody else right now other than those two. Hopefully, if Skubal re-signs, we'd see that down the road. But right now, those are the only two that I could really see going in there. And
we weren't with you guys all last week before Memorial Day, so good Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah. Was busy doing a bunch of stuff, but it was a good time. How about yourself?
Good. Was in Grand Rapids. I will say Thursday and Friday night were really cold. Thursday and Friday were just bad.
I was so surprised. Just definitely did not feel like, it's crazy to see all the schools ending their school year, and it's like, man, it's still so cold outside.
Well, and Thursday, you guys did the Northwest
the graduation for them, yeah.
And that was inside.
It was because it was too cold outside, and then it kind of sprinkled a little bit here and there, so it was good they had it inside. But it was mostly brought inside because of the cold, so.
Yep.
And that gym was packed.
Oh.
It was packed.
Because they graduated, 200, I think? 200 something.
Yeah, and it was
plus all their parents and their friends. Yeah, and it's got to be almost 1,000 people.
Well, and then there was an overflow in the cafetorium as well that they had the live stream on in there, so it was busy. You know who I ran into there?
Who?
Host of JTV's Speed and Shine. I ran into Mike Sadler over there.
Oh,
he was hanging out. I think it was his son maybe that was graduating. Somebody was graduating with the Sadler last name, so it was good to see him there too.
Yep, and one of our hosts on JTV on occasion.
That's right.
Daniel Martin. Was at the J High graduation.
That's right. I heard that. Yeah.
So, we have a lot to get to since we have been here in 3 shows?
I know, 4? It's been so long.
So let's get started. High school baseball regular season recap because there's only a couple more games left for some teams. So pretty much that's it until districts Friday and Saturday. Last Friday. I wish I was at this game. I was out of town. Grass Lake won the Cascades Conference Championship in baseball for the 5th year in a row, defeating Columbia 5-2 in both games. And what a cool shot you can see on our Facebook, too, and up in the corner. Sean Walicki and getting a shot of the team with the Gatorade bucket.
That's awesome.
On the coach.
That is so sick. And, man, did Grass Lake play a good year. I mean, they had such a good season. Columbia Central did as well. Lumen Christi. There's some really good teams this year.
Yep. So the best records in the area, Grass Lake 30-4, Columbia 24-9, Lumen 25-7, and Springport 25-3, and they won the Big 8 Conference undefeated in conference play this year. 2 out of their 3 losses were to Cascades teams, so out of conference, and 1 team out of our area. And in the state rankings this week, Grass Lake number 9 and Lumen Christi, number 3. Of course, if you don't remember, Lumen made the state final last year, so we'll see who makes a run this year.
Who do you think?
You know, it's sad, and I'll get to the preview of who's playing who in districts at the end of the show.
It's sad.
Well, it's sad that Grass Lake and Columbia have to play each other in the district semifinal.
I'm with you on that, yeah.
But that's the second and third best teams in that district.
It's going to be one heck of a game. That'd be the one to watch.
By the way, the best team by record there, and just in general, is Ann Arbor Green Hills, who one of those two teams will likely play if barring any upsets in the district final on Saturday afternoon. So one of those two teams who has been state ranked this year, several weeks, might not even be a district champion.
Man.
So softball. Also last Friday, Grass Lake defeated Columbia Central to win the Cascades, also for the 5th straight year. So Grass Lake, baseball and softball, conference champions, both outright.
Dominating.
For the 5th year in a row. They defeated Columbia in Game 1, 6-4 and 16-1 in the second game. And Grass Lake just beat Lumen Christi yesterday, Tuesday, in a non-conference doubleheader. That's a very good Lumen Christi team, too, and Grass Lake. Got them pretty good in both games. So regular season recap in softball, Grass Lake 32-4 with only one conference loss. They split a doubleheader with Hanover, who finished 32-6. Columbia 26-8, and Springport 23-9. Grass Lake softball number 6 in their state rankings this week, and Columbia and Hanover both honorable mention. Baseball, softball districts start Friday and Saturday with regionals the following week. This can be some really good baseball and softball this Saturday and Friday. So
yeah, if you want to go out and watch a game this year, obviously it's starting to come to an end, so this would be the time to do it.
Yep, and I will tell you where everybody's playing. Oh, wrong paper. I'll tell you where everybody's playing and when and what time later in the show.
All right.
High school girls soccer districts also kicked off late last week. Yesterday, Tuesday, Division II at Marshall Western in front of quite a packed house for soccer at Marshall. 1-0 in the district semifinal on Tuesday. So Western will face an exceptional Adrian team at Marshall on Friday, 6 p.m. Division III at Quincy, both semifinals Thursday. Columbia taking on Quincy. Quincy's a really good team, and Michigan Center taking on Olivet with the district finals Saturday at 10 a.m. And Lumen hosting in Division IV, taking on 16-2 Leslie in the final on Friday. So really good soccer Friday and Saturday, plus baseball and softball. So Lumen's hosting baseball and softball districts, so you can go to Lumen Friday night if you want.
It's a nice field.
They play on the football field. You can,
wow.
Yeah, so you can go to the soccer district final there Friday, and then Saturday morning go there and watch baseball and softball.
Yeah,
all
also
in the
a good
place.
field.
Yes. So there's Division 4 there, Division 3 at Quincy, and for more, MHSA.com, and at the end of the week, we'll have a full schedule, too, on our website at jtv.tv. So, and that way you don't miss anything that's happening. Of course, check out our Center for Family Health scoreboard. I don't want to pat myself on the back.
Your boy works hard on it, so.
For the most part.
Yeah, like I've said in the past, give him his flowers.
Well, I normally don't like flowers.
No, but you're going to get your flowers, darn it.
What roses?
I don't know, something.
Okay.
I don't know. What are flowers that like have the longest lifespan that aren't just gonna die if like you don't maintain them? Cactus?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Buy one of those like plastic cactuses.
You know, give him his plastic flowers. There you go.
Thank you. So subscribe to JTV Sports. That way you don't miss anything. And shout out to Sarah for making the new subscribe
Yeah, it looks
site
good.
as well. Looks good. Really the brightening of the letters too. So
like
Center Family Health scoreboard and subscribe and check out our orthopedic rehab specialist photo galleries. And yesterday, Tuesday, as always, day after Memorial Day, was the Selby Track and Field Classic. So we'll show you some highlights and share the winners coming up after the break. Also, we'll preview the high school girls tennis state finals. That's also happening this weekend too.
Busy.
So you can go to U of M to watch Western in the D2 tennis finals, or go to Midland and watch Columbia and Lumen. Also, Lumen Christie, huge girls basketball head coach hiring.
This is a big signing.
Yes. Jackson High has a new boys coach. We'll preview who's playing who in the baseball and softball districts. The track and field state finals are this Saturday, too. And high school boys golf regionals happened yesterday as well. So we have a lot more to get to, so we will get started when we come back on JTV. Welcome back here on JTV. Thank you to the Insurance Circle Agency, 269-200-2905. Selby Track and Field Classic at J High yesterday. I know you were at the Tigers game enjoying a win.
I was going to say, I'm sorry I missed it, but I'm also...
You missed the good... I mean, you were outside. It was good weather, but you missed the good weather here because it rained last year.
That's right. Oh, man, I was in the middle of that last year, so I totally get it. But, yeah, it was a couple of raindrops when I was driving down to Detroit, and I visited my family first, and then I went down there, and I saw a few raindrops, and I was like, uh-oh, because I was thinking about you guys, too, but looks like rain didn't come, and it was a beautiful night for sports.
It was. I was inside, though. I wasn't even outside.
Right. You had what you call, quote unquote, prior engagements. What was it? What's the thing?
I had other work engagements
I
had to be at Tuesday
Other
night.
work engagements.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. Tuesday.
Anyways, I didn't get to enjoy the good weather, and that really upset me.
That's right.
But the rest of our crew did. Selby Track and Field Classic at J High. 18 different area schools gathered there on Tuesday. We don't have time to share every winner from every category, but Adam Amin from Jackson High won the Outstanding Male Performer Award for the boys, and Brady Lehman of Concord for the girls. She won several events last year as a freshman and won several events this year as a sophomore. Lehman won the 100-meter event, and she was a part of the 4x200 relay for Concord for the girls. And then for the boys, Adam Amin won the 100 and 200 meters, both races, and was a part of the winning 4x100 relay team. So both of them outstanding athletes, along with all of them. That's why they were invited to the Selby. So we'll have highlights on our social media, but we will have a full broadcast of the event this weekend.
That's right. It'll be that, and then it'll be game one of the softball game that we covered over at the Napoleon Lumen Christie game.
Oh, okay.
So we get both those. So if you didn't see the first game of that, you get to watch
in honor
again
of
there.
Districts.
That's right,
This
of
weekend
course.
and track and field state finals.
Yep.
So full broadcast with Andy Hawley and Ted Ludlow. Both of them did a fine job as always.
Awesome.
Will air on JTV this weekend, thanks to Minuteman Sewer and Drain and all of our other sponsors as well. So, of course, our team is working on the full broadcast as we speak.
Yes.
But we do have some highlights, though.
Yes. Yeah. And thanks to Noah Baker that he put together these highlights. They look good.
Yes. And because I had other work engagements, I did not get to watch the Selby. So
there you go.
I'll be watching the highlights with you guys. So let's take a look from JTV Sports.
Here we go. I'd like to thank Farrell Executive Seal Coat and Ducks of Mid-Michigan for helping us bring you today's James R. Selby Track and Field Classic. Also, thank you to Extreme Dodge. Work with one salesperson the entire time. Here we go. The girls 110-meter hurdles at the James R. Selby Track Classic.
Guns up, and here they go.
Kind of a slow start for Spoon.
Watch the center of that track go. She's got long legs. Here she goes. She's making her move.
Look at that.
There she goes. Nice run.
She will
finish first.
Wow.
Right behind her in second looked like the Columbia Central girl.
You know, she got off to a little bit of a goofy start, but still ran a 16.3. And we're off.
Here we go. Watch that middle of the track. The Manchester athlete has the best time coming in, but Hanover looks really strong. coming through. Yeah, Hanover looks really good.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Hanover's going to win this easily. Nice job. Second place will be the Manchester Athletes, followed by
Northwest. Wow, that was a good race.
Where's that Western? That was third as well. I think it might have been Western. Different jersey.
Here we go.
And they're off. Looks like center of the track, Chloe from Lumen Christi is right there behind
Brady Lehman.
And they're right there together, followed by Jackson High, and that's how they're going to finish.
Lehman
1, 2, 3 there.
Wins, and I believe she won last year's
She did.
100-meter dash. She is an absolute talent. We are going here with the boys.
100, and they
Oh
are
my
fast.
Goodness.
Jackson High in the middle of the track flying. They're going to finish 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Yep,
Oh
they
my.
do. Jackson High really solid with that race. Parents of the athletes don't get to watch. You know, they have to get here really early, and then they spend a lot of time.
Here we go, the girls 400.
And like we said, this is a sprint.
What do you think in the Drummond household? What do you think the conversations are like?
They're about go faster.
Yeah, who's faster? I'm faster. Just settle it. Just race. And they're coming down the backstretch. Berkeley Drummond is leading. Homer is in second place right now, followed. Excuse me, that might be that's Leslie. Excuse
Where
me.
is oh, that's Everett, right?
Yes.
Everett Drummond. Right?
Yep, Everett
Yep.
Drummond in the lead.
Yep.
She's being pushed.
And she's gonna coast through. She's not working to her full
Are you
potential
kidding
right
me?
now.
She just ran a 59.
And change, and that was and she ran it smooth. Here we go, they're off.
Great start by Amin and Walters.
Yeah, they both look like they're in good form coming out.
And this is all going to come down to that final 100 meters. We'll see who's going to be there.
Walters has closed the stagger already on everybody.
Yes, he's cooking.
He looks really smooth right now too. He doesn't look like he's overcooking it. He just looks like he's got a lot of speed coming out.
Right now we're at about,
Amin's going to kick it in here now and start to chase him. You can see a little bit of an acceleration.
we are 32 seconds into the race, and
Here they come into that final 100.
Walters might have enough though.
Amin's on his shoulder. Well, he's still back a little bit. Walters looks really smooth right here.
Whoa, we're going to have a finish.
Oh, he's cramping up a little bit. He's tightening up. Amin is pushing him.
And
Oh my gosh, Amin, at the line. I don't know.
we're going to have a...
I think Walters got the lead, but boy, that was a race.
That was... favorite.
Here we go, and they're off. Looks like a good clean start. Everybody out of the block.
Grant Johnson's got a really big stride, and he runs those hurdles smooth. He doesn't, a lot of 300 hurdle runners, they'll just jump over them, right?
He kind of steps over
Yeah,
him.
he's kind of got some good form, doesn't he?
Oh, he went
no!
down. Down he goes.
Oh no, I hope he's okay. And
Caught a toe on the hurdle. He was having a good race through there.
it looks like Western is going to end up winning this race. That is,
I don't know. Here we go. East Jackson's coming hard. Oh,
wow, Manchester!
Oh, look at him.
Wow,
Manchester wins it.
He said, "I got your back, buddy." So
Yeah.
here's luck. Unbelievable.
A bit farther farther ahead than some of the older kids coming through right now.
That's an interesting point, though. Here we go, the girls 300-meter hurdles, Columbia Central. Melissa. We're on first name basis with everyone here today, Ted.
Alicia Conti is in this race for Lumen Christi as well down in Michigan Lane 2.
We're gonna have to put our glasses back on.
Keep it on the track here. The middle of the track, Columbia Central is the favorite runner in this race.
Yeah,
she looks really smooth coming through. She's taking the hurdles quite easily, running great in between them. And Columbia Central will win this going away. And Manchester in second. Looks like Lumen potentially is third. Wilson is third.
So thanks to Noah Baker for the highlights this morning, and the rest of our crew at Jackson High yesterday. We had all the Hollies out there too. We had a full staff.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Usually the Selby's a pretty involved one, so I
Yep.
could totally see that. I remember it being like that. And good on Lucas. He did a great job being top cam. That's normally where I'm at, and he did a great job up there. So
Yep. And shout out to our photographer, Sean, as well.
nice.
And Bart. So both of them with great
Hey,
photos.
all right.
So again, photos from that online on our website. High school girls tennis state finals, another sport happening this weekend, Friday, May 30th and Saturday the 31st. Western in Division 2 at U of M and Columbia in Lumen Christi Division 4. Taking a trip up to Midland. That's a lot farther than U of M. So if anybody's going up to Midland, that's it. I don't know much else to add.
What?
It's just
That
far
was
away.
it? That was it? You didn't you didn't have
No, I
anything?
just feel like it's, I don't know how they do it, how they map it out, how the MHSA does it, but
Yeah.
2 Division 4 teams from Columbia, Brooklyn, and Jackson, Lumen Christi, going to Midland.
Yeah. I guess go to Kelly Express beforehand, pick up some snacks, and then
There you go.
head on out there.
That's right. Is there a Kelly on the way up there?
I don't know, but you could definitely. I mean, there's so many in town. You stop at one in town and
That's right.
pile up on your snacks.
Grab
and
one
head
of
on out
those.
there.
The deal. I think it's the two item pizzas for
That's right,
$25.99 this week.
Pass around some pizzas in the car as you're driving up there. That sounds
That's
like
right.
a good deal.
Fountain drinks and ice cream and
That's right.
all the good stuff.
Real
So,
quick, speaking of gas stations, you know where I went to when I was coming back from
Here we
the
go. I know what you're
from
gonna
the
say.
Tigers game,
Sheets again.
dude. Tigers game ended.
Yeah.
Headed out Sheets, man. It was good. And guess
Wait.
what? Go ahead.
What'd you get?
I just got because I'm. Doing
Don't disappoint me.
No, I'm doing keto, so I just got a salad.
Well, I know, but-
I know, but it was like a create your own salad, so I was able to do everything that I wanted in there.
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah,
So
it was
So
good.
it wasn't all that bad.
No, it was good, and they had some keto snacks there as well that I took advantage of, and the
There you
fountain pop. But yeah, it was. Other Tigers fans were in there too, so other people had the exact same ideas as us. Go to the Tigers game.
Let's
and
go
then
to
head over there.
Sheets.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a Sheets freak. What can I say?
Where? What?
Yeah, that's what they're called, Sheets freaks.
Sheets gas station.
Yeah, Sheets freaks with a
Okay.
Z. Sheets. Get your mind out of the gutter.
See, now I forgot what I was gonna
of
say.
course. So I was just talking about Sheets.
Oh,
you know.
where is the? It's by the airport.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so
a-
like Romulus, is that what
Yes,
that area
it's technically
is?
it's Romulus. It's I forgot the exit Vining. I think it's on off of Vining Road. So if you're driving towards the airport, you just go off on the Vining Road exit, and then it's kind of out there all by itself. and-
East on 94.
Yes, yep.
And then okay.
Yep.
So that was good.
It was good.
Was that better than the game itself?
No, because Tigers won, so it was awesome.
I know, but they're the best team in
Yeah,
baseball. So
that's
they're
true. That's
second
true.
best team in baseball.
Yeah, I didn't have any food at the game, so I definitely needed food
Oh.
afterwards. But okay, we talked about last time I did a game. I know we got to get going, but I have to bring this up.
This is important.
This is important. So we talked about when I was at Masonic Temple for
Well,
AW. Go ahead.
having adult beverages at
Yes.
the Tigers game
Yep.
and not eating there probably didn't help your situation either.
No, but man, they were
Go
good. Thanks for bringing that up. But so we talked about it was $16 for a drink over at Masonic Temple. What do you think the price of
In
'cause
this economy?
Yeah, I bought two draft beers, Miller Lights. How much do you think that was total for the two?
At Comerica?
Yes.
So you said it was 16 at the Temple?
Yeah.
Well, Ford Field is, just trying to compare here. Ford
Yeah.
Field's what? We just talked about it last show. 13?
Yep.
$14?
Yep. I think 13.
Okay.
I think it's like $13.50. It's some weird amount. It's like you're not going to hand out the 50 cents, but I think they're cashless anyways.
I'm going to go with 14.
It was $33 for the two.
Oh, for the two.
Yeah.
I was going to say one.
And then it was like 14.
Okay, so 16 something for one.
And then it was the last one I had was a seltzer, one of the seltzers, and that was like $14 for a can.
Oh my god.
It was Vizzy, which was very good, like a mango pineapple Vizzy. But yeah,
$16.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I spent all my money on drinks compared to everything else. Sheets was pretty inexpensive after that.
Let's say those places like Sheets or Wawa, like those places aren't that expensive.
No, it was a pretty good deal.
And it's good too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not like it's mediocre like gas station food.
No, and it's like if you're not on like a special diet or anything, you can kind of have whatever. It's like they have so many good late night deals. 6 tacos for $6 was one of their deals that they had running. Like,
so are they legit tacos too?
yeah, and they're like street tacos almost, like the little bit smaller ones. But it's
man.
Everybody that's had them has raved about them. But yeah, my buddy got like these like spicy mozzarella sticks. Like, yeah, everything.
I like spicy food, not too spicy because I'm not ready to go to the man above yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like that'd be pretty good.
Yes, very good.
So those damn tariffs get into the drinks,
Woo,
man,
wee.
at Comerica. The tariffs are
Stop
hitting
it.
everybody now.
Stop it.
And before we go to break, big girls basketball head coach
Yes.
hire. Lumen Christie announced, I believe it's probably already been 2 weeks ago by now. See, that's how long we've been away. Scott Stein is the new head coach of the Jackson Lumen Christie girls basketball team. Scott Stein is from Ypsilanti Arbor Prep, who beat Lumen in the quarterfinal this past basketball season. So, and that coach is now coming to Lumen. One of the best girls basketball programs in the state, Ypsi Arbor Prep. 4 state championships while he was there, 2016 and then 2022, and then again back-to-back these last 2 years, 24 and 25. In addition to that, he went to 2 other state finals as runner-ups and 2 semifinal appearances. So over the course of his coaching career at Arbor Prep, a record of 158 and 47. So a huge hire for Lumen Christie. And you got to imagine with the young squad that Lumen has, of course we know about the 2 freshmen, but their young squad, everybody that's, except for one senior who's graduating this year, every single person is back next year. They already had a successful season, made the final 8, quarterfinal, plus that coach, and if he brings his staff with him, I'm just saying, they will be at the Breslin
Yep.
Center.
Yep.
I am calling it now.
He's calling it.
I am calling it now. They will win the Division III girls basketball state championship this year. When we come back, another new basketball coaching hire in the area, Jackson High boys basketball coach. Plus, I'll tell you who's playing who in the baseball and softball districts, so stay tuned. Welcome back here on JTV. So another new head coaching hire in our area. Jackson High School last week announced that Philip Thompson will be hired as the new varsity boys basketball coach for the Vikings. Coach Phil, former assistant at Pioneer in Ann Arbor, and Thompson replaces the legendary longtime basketball coach and NBA scout Milton Barnes, who took over the program in 2019. And he took over for the great Dan Crowley before that. So we will have both of those coaches this summer on the show, hopefully. So looking forward to it. So new boys basketball coach for the Vikings and new girls coach for the Titans. High school baseball districts, again, as I talked about earlier, happening this Friday and Saturday. Let's start with baseball. All of the baseball districts are happening on this Saturday, the 31st. Division II at Marshall. Western will be playing Marshall or Eaton Rapids at 10 a.m. And then Northwest taking on Coldwater at noon, with the district final happening after the second semifinal is over. And this goes for all districts. Usually, it might say on a website 2 or 3. It's usually about 25 to 30 minutes after the second semifinal game because people want to go home. I don't blame them.
I get that.
So Northwest Coldwater following Western at 10 a.m. And then Division III at Leslie, Napoleon playing at 10 a.m. Springport, Leslie, that'll be a good game. That's at 12:30. With the final after. At Lumen, Hanover, Lumen at 10 a.m. The rivalry in basketball this year always happens. That was a great district basketball game. And now they're going to be squaring off on the baseball diamond at 10 a.m. at Lumen. Michigan Center, Jonesville at 12:30. Whoever wins Hanover-Lumen game to me is pretty heavy favorite in the district. I think Lumen's favorite anyways, but whoever wins that game I think we'll win the district and make run after that, And then at Clinton, it's a shame that Grass Lake and Columbia are playing against each other at 1:30 in the second semifinal. And they will play, likely, Ann Arbor Green Hills, unless if Clinton upsets them. But Ann Arbor Green Hills, Clinton winner against Columbia or Grass Lake. And the Division IV at Addison Concord playing at noon against the Terriers of Litchfield. So that's happening at Addison. And in softball Division II at Mason, Northwest, Eaton Rapids, 10 a.m. Western and Mason at noon. Lumen Christi hosting Lumen versus Springport. That's going to be a really good game. That's happening at 10 a.m. And 3 of them on Friday. Friday at Napoleon. It was Saturday. It got moved to Friday. Coach Josh Burgett in his first postseason game at his school, taking on Columbia at 10 a.m. Division IV, Reading Concord playing the host Reading in the second semifinal at 12:30. And at Grass Lake at 10 a.m., they're taking on Michigan Center and EJ against Stockbridge. So we'll have the full schedule for that, and soccer, and track, and tennis, and probably something else I forgot too, on our website this weekend at jtv.tv. When we come back to wrap things up, boys golf regionals happen Tuesday, plus track and field state finals on Saturday. So we'll wrap it up when we come back. Welcome back here on JTV. Thank you to the Insurance Circle Agency and Pataki Orthodontics in Grass Lake and Hillsdale and Coldwater. High school boys golf regionals, their postseason kicked off on Tuesday. Division II at Island Hills in Centerville. It's quite a drive from here to Centerville. Western qualifying as a team, so congratulations to the Panthers, many of them going to the Division II state finals. And Division III at West Shore and Grosse Ile. Most of our area teams went not too far from your home, your neck of the woods, to Grosse Ile over the...
over the Grosse Ile, the free bridge, I would hope.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of the bridge was.
Yeah, because I remember there was a toll one and the free one. We'd always go right over the free one.
Free 99.
Hey, exactly.
So they played at West Shore right over the bridge there.
Man, that'd be fun to play there.
Yep. So Lumen Christi qualified as a team, and Brandon Kulka, sophomore from Lumen, won the whole thing individually with a 74 on 18. So congrats to the Titans. And, of course, we had Division 4 at Arbor Hills. Photos from that on our website at jtv.tv. In track and field state finals happening this Saturday. J-High in Division 1 at East Kentwood. Northwest and Western in Division 2 at Hamilton. Columbia, Grass Lake, Hanover, Lumen, Center, Springport, and Napoleon. Division 3 at Kent City. And Concord, JPEC, and Vandercook, D4 at Hudsonville. And the full list of winners from the Selby meet for each race, field, and running events for boys and girls from the Selby on our website at jtv.tv. So again, subscribe, check out our Center Family Health scoreboard. There will be a special Saturday scoreboard this weekend with all the sports going on, of course. So
Nice.
our crew will be everywhere. All of video and photographers and myself and who knows who else just might show up somewhere. So we'll be everywhere. So look at our website pretty much starting Thursday night with soccer photos from Quincy and all the way through Saturday. So going to be busy working Friday and Saturday, but it'll be outside.
Yep.
And it's not going to be super hot. It's not supposed to rain, so it'll be nice.
Nice.
So, looking forward to it. Any baseball, anything plans this weekend?
Not really. I don't think. I think schedule's kind of open right now, depending on what the Tigers are doing, I guess.
Now, I know we got to wrap it up here, but real quick, NBA playoffs.
Yeah, I did want to mention this.
So, Pacers up 3-1.
Yeah, Pacers up 3-1. OKC is up 3-1.
And I think Thursday is Game 5 for the Pacers at Madison Square Garden.
Everybody's up 3-1 because even in the hockey playoffs, I think each team's up 3-1 in that as well. So.
And now we were camping. Of course, we only get like the antenna channel, so just your ABC and Fox. So I didn't watch any basketball over the holiday weekend. I only watched a couple of the hockey games that were on ABC Sunday and golf on CBS. And I watched Tigers on National Fox Saturday night.
There you go. Still got to watch them.
Yep. And they lost to I think they lost to the Indians, the one that went to extras on Saturday.
Excuse me, sir. They're the Cleveland Guardians now? Yes, they did lose to them.
You know what I mean.
I just had to say that.
Man, politically correct.
Hey, what is their name?
Also, I recorded it because of my other work engagements yesterday. I didn't get to watch it live, so I recorded it. My Xfinity. I'm going to go back and watch the rest later. Inside the NBA, their final season on TNT. If the Pacers win Thursday, that's it.
That's it? Man.
And
End of an era.
have had, like The Last Dance, a film crew following the guys
that's
around
cool.
all season.
That's cool.
So they debuted it yesterday, Tuesday night after Game 4. The first episode of Going Inside. It's a documentary
cool.
behind the scenes of all the guys. And it even shows, as a TV person, it's cool. It even shows the broadcasters, Kevin and Reggie, getting ready for
that's
the
cool.
game. And it shows the production team and behind the scenes and their meetings. Everything.
That'll be a must watch. That's cool.
Oh, it was awesome. And I didn't get to watch the whole first episode yesterday, but it was amazing. So,
That's awesome.
And that airs on TNT after the post game is done. So
Sweet.
if this is it Thursday,
It's a good run.
what a run.
They're going to ESPN, right?
It'll air on ESPN, licensing it to them. Same thing as Pat McAfee. It's their own crew still, but just on ESPN.
Gotcha.
Even though somebody on that team has been very outspoken about not wanting to work for ESPN.
Not gonna work me like a dog and not pay me.
I don't blame him. He came out and said he just doesn't want to work for ESPN 2, 3, U,
Ocho?
Deportes, ESPN Ocho, radio. You wake up in the morning and it's the same guys that were on TV when you went to bed. It is true.
Yeah, you gotta love him.
So it's my favorite sports show of all time.
Oh yeah.
No question.
Oh yeah.
Other than Around the Horn, which they just canceled off ESPN.
That was I watched the last show of
Shame
that.
on them.
It was sad. It was sad to watch that. But I grew up on that and PTI and then Sports Center. That was going home. Those were
the
the
good
three shows.
Sports Center.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Not who they have now.
No. Back then it was awesome.
So thank you from all of us basketball fans and
Yes.
sports fans. Some people just watch the show even just for as a regular person besides basketball.
Yeah. I
So-
more watch it just for see what Ernie, Shaq, and Charles is saying. Not even really caring about what game's on. Just want to hear their take on.
You didn't
take
include
on
Kenny
stuff.
in there.
Well, of course, Kenny.
Okay.
I just those are Kenny. Come on.
Anyways, we have to go. That's Adam. I'm David. Thank you, the Insurance Circle Agency in Pawtucket Orthodontics, an orthopedic rehab specialist for photo galleries on JTV. So we will talk to you again next Monday.
Bye-bye.